Do you think you have free will? Let this video be your reminder that you actually do. I know there's always this big debate going on between two sides. We live in a simulation, our destiny is predetermined, we have no power. This is one side. And the other, that we are free, that we have complete control over our lives, that we choose. There's these two sides. You can be in between. Tell me in the comments where you are in this spectrum. Are you a cynic? Are you a believer? I'm more on the second side. I do believe that we can choose. I think we have the power to choose. And yes, there are some people in some conditions that have been deprived of their freedom, and so they actually can't choose. But I can almost guarantee you that you're not one of those. Sometimes we think we're stuck in the system that society has created, but I think we can choose differently. I think some of us, the ones that live in free countries, are able to choose differently. And that's what I want my message with this video to be. There's this philosophical current called existentialism, and it defends that truly the only person who makes the rules is yourself. The only person who makes your rules, your ethical rules, is you. And even though there's police and government and everything else, those are things that were created. So actually there is no authority. And you're gonna say, yes, but if I rob a bank, I will go to jail. Yes, well, there comes an important part of existentialism. You have complete control over your actions, but that means you also have complete responsibility over them. It's still you that chooses, and whether you choose good or bad, whatever choice you make, you're responsible for it. And existentialist philosophers used to say that free will was a burden, that we're so free that it's scary. Maybe that's why we've created so many guidelines. It's a great thing to think about. Existentialism talks a lot about how you make your own ethical book, because who can decide what decision is better than the other one? Well, existentialism says the better decision is the one you actually make. So the best thing you can do is live authentically, which is what we talked about in last week's video. If you haven't watched it, it's here somewhere on the screen, and this video is kind of a continuation of the thought we had on the other one. If you're living authentically, all of your decisions are the right ones, because they're authentic. And it's hard sometimes to stop the external noises and choose, but you can, and you should. Because if you choose like everyone else, you'll become just like everyone else. Don't be afraid to do something just because it scares you, just because other people don't approve of it. Definitely not because other people don't approve of it. Because great things happen when you have the courage to choose for yourself. The successful people in this world, the ones who actually changed it, they chose differently. You think they changed the world because they were doing what everybody else was doing? Of course not. They had some courage. They had some guts. I'm a firm believer in this. The more time goes on, the more I believe it. I have to choose differently. So I want this video to really be your reminder that you can actually do whatever you want. Whatever it is. Don't forget about the responsibility part. Not to be cliche or anything, but with great power comes great responsibility. And I do believe that we all have power within ourselves. Go after what you want. Don't give up. Change the plan and start choosing differently. I'll leave you with this thought. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!